Okay, if you click on this comment, you will understand why this person left it. I find comments like this interesting, and I totally know where you're coming from. My mom comes from cut from the same cloth. So my mom always taught me growing up that in the end of times, there will be people like, psychics and mediums and witches and tarot readings, and you can't fall for it. Don't fall for it because the Bible says that that's not of God. Okay, so here's the thing. If you guys actually do your research, you will realize that the Bible has been translated and edited so many times. If we look back at the original Bible, it didn't even say that homosexuality was wrong. It said man should not lie with a child as he does with a woman. If you look at the Bible, why does it not say anywhere about pedophilia? Okay, why? So maybe it's because the Catholic Church is super into that. Super into kids. So don't you think that it's interesting that they changed it and they edited it to fit their narrative and they wanted to condemn people? Do you really think that God made everyone and then he made people gay and then condemned them for it? Let's think critically, guys. Let's think logically. So what I think happened, my theory, is that the people who wrote the Bible knew the truth. They knew that there were people here that had their third eye open, that could see beyond, that could see the truth and can tell you the truth. But they didn't want you to know the truth. They wanted you to be asleep because they wanted to control you. Christianity started for politics, by the way. And in the Bible, if you read Revelations, it talks about in the end of times that church and state will become one and the Sunday law will be implemented, which a lot of Sunday Adventists believe that that's still going to happen. But that already happened when Constantine changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. He essentially made the Sunday law. And again, it was for political gain. So church and state have already become one. That already happened so long ago. The end of times isn't just like a year. The end of times has been happening for a very long time. The end of times is, we're really getting to like really the close of the end of times, because if we read the book of Revelations, everything is happening, but it's not happening the way that we were taught and that we were brainwashed to think. So don't you think that the people who wrote the Bible knew the truth and were trying to keep people asleep because they wanted to fit the narrative of the patriarchy? Why is it that so many women are supposed to be so oppressed in the Bible? Women are smart. Women are knowledgeable, yet we are made to be dumbed down. And I know they say like the Adam and Eve, they ate the fruit and then they knew the knowledge. So they wanted to guide us into like blindness. They didn't want us to be awake. They said, no, if you do it, you'll be like God. You'll know the truth. Well, why wouldn't God want us to know the truth? Why did you turn it into something negative? If we eat the fruit, then we see the truth and we wake up to what is real. Why do you want to keep us asleep? There's so much to deprogram. You guys have to start thinking for yourselves.